What's happening, guys? Today is a beautiful day. What you can see in front of you is probably one of the biggest vintage bundles I have ever purchased on eBay. In fact, it is the biggest vintage bundle I've ever seen on eBay. And it's probably one of the biggest you guys have ever seen open on eBay. Now, there's no sealed products in here as far as I'm aware. So this is all somebody's old collection. Went for a nice price. And there's that much in here. I mean, this thing weighs an absolute ton. There's that much in here. I'm probably going to have to do this over 2 or 3 videos. So without wasting any further time, we will crack on and we will start to have a look and see what's actually included in here. Now, this thing is absolutely huge, guys. So I don't know how I'm going to show very well on the camera, but I'm going to do my very best for you. So, first of all, what I see sitting here nicely on the top, if I shuffle that along to the side, is this old Pokemon binder. So what I think I'll do is I'll kind of pull everything out and get an idea of what's actually included in the box. And then I'll keep an eye on the time, and what we might do is we'll open a few bits and pieces today and a few bits and pieces later on. So as you can see, there's this very old, reminds me of the old Pokédex toys. Can you remember those? The little plastic red toys you could get? So, you've got this very nice looking Pokemon binder here. Very heavy, so there's quite a few cards in here. Plymouth.fun.com, and it's actually an official, if you can see that there, official Nintendo product. So, a very nice binder, old binder by the looks of it. Just to give you guys an idea of what's in here, as you can already see, we've got an awful lot of first edition cards. What I'll probably do is I'll leave the binder for maybe a later video, just because I can set the camera angle up a little bit better where we can actually have a look and see what's in here. And there's our little mascot for today, a first edition Cypher from Neo, I want to say Discovery, not sure about that. So we'll pop that to one side and let's have another look and see what else is in here. So we've got 2 hard sleeved cards here in the top loaders, and as you can see, 2 Charizards. Now that's not the hollow Dark Charizard, but it's still very nice. So you've got a non-hollow Dark Charizard there. As you can see, the condition is very nice on that. And we also have a hollow base set Charizard, again in beautiful condition. There's very little silvering on the edges, just a touch on that edge. I can't see a great deal of scratches on the hollows, there are a few but not many. And the back is in very nice condition as well. Slight little white mark there, I don't know if that's actually part of the card or just something that's sitting in the sleeve with it, I don't know. We'll have a look at it closer view when I take it out. But yes, good start, eh? So we've got the Dark Charizard non-hollow and a hollow base set Charizard. Now, there's an awful lot of cards in the bottom of here. So, just to give you guys an idea, there's one set. We then have this very old looking deck box. Don't know if you guys have seen anything like that before, I certainly haven't. So we've got this Pokemon trading card game, and it's actually an official Nintendo product again. So we've got this Wizards of the Coast Nintendo deck box, and it actually feels like it's full of cards. Oh, it is. Oh, that's something to look forward to. We can certainly get cracking onto that. There's a little bit of a bent card there, but overall they look to be very good condition. So that's something we'll look at either today or in the next video. So we've got this envelope, which I'm not quite sure what this is. Are these sealed? I don't think they are. No, they're not sealed. So we've got some open first edition Team Rocket packs. Obviously kept in very nice condition. Barcode there for you guys, anyone who likes those kind of things. So we've got the one showing the 3 different arts. The Jesse and James, again open, and the Gyarados, all first edition packs. Hopefully there are some nice first edition cards in there. Fingers crossed for some hollows. And then we've got an awful lot of bundles here, so let's just have a little gander. So as you can see, a lot of old cards in there. Pop that there. Again, there's another one. Another solid block of cards. And another one. So this bundle is absolutely huge, guys. I mean, this is crazy. So again, got a nice little promo Pikachu there at the front. Have a look at that in a minute. It's very well wrapped as well, I must say, so fingers crossed that means that the guy who actually owns this definitely looked after them. So we've got some base set cards there by the looks of it. And another one, which again, some fossil cards. I mean, when I said this is huge, I actually meant this is huge. Finally, one more large big bundle. And there is one more thing in the box, which I'm quite excited for. I don't know what actually that is yet. So again, there's another huge bundle. Some more base set in there. Fingers crossed we've got some first editions and some shadowless, hopefully. And this looks like we've got 2 PSA cards as well, guys. So as always, as promised with these kind of eBay videos, I will grab a few code cards and we will have a look at some code cards. I'll dish them out at some point during the video. In fact, what I'll do is I'll go quickly grab some now that I've got this box out the way. And then once I've grabbed a couple of code cards, we will have a look and see what these 2 PSA cards are. So bear with me just 2 seconds, I'll grab those code cards for you. There we go, that should do for today's video. A couple of cards there as you can see. And we'll kick it off with one. Yeah, Sun and Moon Burning Shadows. So a chance of that nice rainbow Charizard there for you guys. Somebody good luck with that. And let's have a look at this first PSA card. So we have a Gem Mint 10 X and Y Mega Blastoise EX. It's quite a nice card, especially in a nice Gem Mint 10 there. Not bad. So obviously it's not all vintage then, I'm guessing. Maybe there is some other stuff in here, unless these are the only things that aren't vintage. So we'll definitely take that. We pop the 2 Charizards and those off to the side there, just so they're out of the way. And we also have a X and Y Mega Lucario from Furious Fists. Again in a Gem Mint 10. Beautiful card. Now these PSA cards are a lot more harder to get in the UK. Obviously because the difficulty of actually getting the cards graded from the UK is a lot more difficult. So I think they hold a little bit more value here in the UK than they do in America. But that is an absolutely gorgeous card, and I don't think I actually have that in my set. Now I'm not really a slab collector. The only slabs I do collect are the Cypher and Scizor slabs, and that's purely because that is my Pokemon of choice. So these probably will go up on eBay at some point, maybe before this video gets released, just purely because I've got a lot of the new Sword and Shield to come out before this video probably goes live. But obviously if they haven't gone up at some point, keep an eye, they may go up if that's something you're interested in. So what do we get into today? We'll give you another code card first. So there's a Hidden Fates code card, so you can enjoy that. And I think we'll do the binder in one video. We will do the 3 packs in one video, along with that slab there, and probably that slab there. And we will keep this slab and this slab for a video. And what we'll do is we'll have a look in that deck box in today's video, and have a quick look through these two bundles here and see if there's anything interesting. But obviously, if you're interested to see what's in the two packs and in the binder, if you stay tuned, those videos should be going live in a couple of days, hopefully. So, tell you what we'll do. We will crack into one of these bands first, and then we'll have a look at some of the cards from the box, crack into the other band, and have a look at the remainder cards from the box. Now, obviously, I'm hoping for some holos or some nice old rares or something like that. First editions, shadowless would also be very nice. So, let's have a look and see what we've got. So, we picked up a few too many cards there to shuffle through without risk damaging them, so I'll just pop them back down. So, we seem to have a fair bit of fossil cards here at the moment. Lots of duplicates, which is nice because I can build up some nice little bundles to sell on. So these all seem to be fossils. Commons, uncommons, plenty of them. Condition seems quite nice on them. Not perfect, but decent. Certainly collectible. There doesn't seem to be anything too bad in them. We're not seeing any first editions, unfortunately, which is a little bit of a shame, but old vintage cards like this always do sell well. And it is nice to sort of, I mean, I've pretty much completed, actually, to tell a lie, I've actually completed most of the first sort of 4 sets. I think the only set I'm struggling for is base set 2. But as you can see, we've got quite a few nice old fossil cards. I mean, obviously, if there's anything you want to look at a little bit closer, feel free to pause the video. Let's just have a look and see if there's anything sort of different in here. Got a nice golem there. So lots and lots of bulk here, guys. A lot of this will be going up on my store. Anything that's interest of any of you. Let's sort of go up in some of the bundles. I'll sort of maybe do some sort of complete sets and things like that. So yeah, I've got a lot of these cards anyway, so it's pointless me keeping a hold of all of this. A few trainers there, quite nice. Put those up there. Again, lots of Weezings, Krabbies, Magmars. Nothing huge. I think this is all just sort of common and uncommon bulk, unfortunately. Still nice though, obviously. Still nice to look at some of the old cards. Horsies, Kabutos, Arbok, Golem. I used to always think Golem was a rare. I don't know why that's actually an uncommon. Slowbro. Plenty of Slowpoke. Okay, oh, that one's a little bit rough, but not too bad still. So yep, that just seems to be lots and lots and lots of fossil commons and uncommons, which isn't too bad. I can take that. We'll pop that at the back. So let's have a little look and see what's inside this deck box. Now, this deck box, guys, I've never actually seen before. I'm guessing because it's Wizards of the Coast, it probably holds some form of value. But I have absolutely no idea. So please let me know in the comments if you know what it is. So we've got a lot of base set 2, which actually was what I was literally just saying I don't seem to have a lot of. Condition is beautiful on those. Look at that. Probably close to near mint on some of these. There's a few of them got a few dings and stuff like that in the top. But that Charmeleon there is absolutely gorgeous. Not bad. So base set 2, I believe, is a reprint of the Jungle and... oh, we've got some Jungle cards there, actually. Is a reprint of the Jungle and base set. Nope. Butterfree's not a rare. So, not seeing any holos or anything yet. I'm guessing probably all the holos are actually in the binder. So if you want to see a lot of vintage holos, maybe stay tuned for the binder. There obviously was all those first edition cards in there as well, which is nice. I'm hoping that some of these little bands also have a lot of first edition cards. That's my hope. Yeah, let's take about half of those. So again, we've got a load of sort of jungle bulk, commons, uncommons, plenty of jungle. Nice Eevee there, everybody's fan favourite. Not seeing anything too different. I just want to have a quick flick through. Put these down before I damage them because there's quite a lot there. So again, I think this is all just sort of commons and uncommons. This is obviously somebody's bulk. Somebody obviously opened a lot of packs back in the day though, because my god, there's a lot of cards here. I mean, I don't remember ever opening anywhere near this when I was a kid. I certainly couldn't have afforded to do it back then, which is why I do it now. So yeah, again, just a lot of jungle bulk there. Nice Rhydon, lovely Rapidash, always loved the artwork on that. Gorgeous card. Pokeball, nice Pikachu there. You never know, we could find a Red Cheeks Pikachu in here. That would be something special. Let's have a little look and see what's in here. Try not to damage the cards. I always dislike, and I don't know why people do it, is elastic bands around cards. Especially older cards like this, just because I always feel like it's going to damage the edge of the cards. Especially like the ones that get sort of held at the back. So I never really like to see old cards held by elastic bands. Oh, nice E-Series Oddish there from Expedition set. The Boss's Way, Team Rocket. Okay, so we've got some Gym Challenge, Gym Heroes in here maybe. Team Rockets. Some Neo, not bad. These are a little bit rougher, but not too bad. We've got a Legendary Collection there. Ivysaur. Neo Genesis, is that right? I always get my Neo sets mixed up. Some base set. Oh, got a little bit of a rough Acropolis horsey there, but still quite nice. Is that genuine or is that a fake? I'll have to have a look at that later on. I'm not sure if that's a fake. Got some Legendary Collection here. Now, Legendary Collection is not a set I have a lot of. Be nice to get some of the reverses as well, because the reverses are worth an absolute mint for some of those. I think the reverse Charizard and that actually might go for more than the standard base set Charizard. So we've got lots of base set in here. Team Rocket, base set 2. We've got a right little mix in this bundle actually, which is quite nice. Thought that was a Shadowless for a second, there was not. So this just all seems to be unlimited bulk. Put that up there. I mean, bulk is still absolutely fantastic, especially when you've got older sets like this. Certainly don't complain or grumble too much at it. Lots of base set 2 in here, so that should help me fill up my base set 2 set very nice. And if I do miss a Shadowless, guys, I do apologise, especially with the trainers, because it is hard to tell the Shadowless without looking at the digits at the bottom. And for anybody who doesn't know, you can find a Shadowless trainer. See where it has the 95, 96, 98? It should have an additional 99 on the end of there. And here in the UK, we also have what's called a 4th print set, which is the final print set. And you can tell that apart because it would say 1999 to 2000 Wizards. So that's just a handy little way to keep an eye out for those. I think base set 4 was, besides first edition, was actually, if I'm not mistaken, one of the least printed sets. But it's not as desirable because it just looks like the unlimited set, so it's not as obvious if you do pull a sort of base set 4th print. Like I say, if there's anything that catches your eyes, guys, feel free to pause the video. Nice Oddish there. Not bad. nice Blaine's Charmander there. Take that. Tell you what, I'll drop you a code card, thanks. Hidden Fates. Nice shiny Charizard. Oh, we've got a first edition Slowbro from Fossil Set there. That's nice. Bit of a rough Blaine's Growlithe. A little bit dinted on that. Remoraid. The first edition Slowbro is nice, but I wouldn't mind a fair few more. Just generic bulk. Don't want to go too far into all this bulk, guys, because it's going to end up being a very long video. Just have a quick gander through this, kind of fly through this stack here. Nice Grimer there. Again, nothing really catching my eye. Just some more generic bulk. Got an awful lot of a nice Blaine's Broxville, sorry. So we've got an awful lot now of the original set, which is nice. Okay, let's have a quick flick through this. Now we've got a Brox Monkey there, nice. An unknown. Next Team Rocket's Eevee, Misty Staryu, Dark Wartortle, nice Fluffy, in the Neo set, Dark Gloom, not bad. And let's have a look at the rest of this box, just a quick flick. So these are actually, the ones that are in the box are actually beautiful condition. Probably replace a lot of the condition cards in my current set. See, these are probably close to near mint, a lot of these. So we've got an awful lot more of Fossil. Somebody obviously clearly liked their Fossil set. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, guys, the rare cards are going to be in that binder. Although I am interested to see what's in the 2 packs as well, the 3 packs as well. That would be nice. So we've got some more base set 2 here. Lots of base set 2. Lots of energies. Actually not that many energies. A lot of these are actually Pokemon monsters, which is nice. Often I've seen in these bundles where they just get slapped in a load of energies just to make it look like there's more. But this one generally doesn't look like it has, which is a nice change. Very nice Primate there. Okay guys, I think we'll probably cut it short there for that video. I'll give you guys another 2 code cards. So we've got Hidden Fates and a Hidden Fates, not bad. And that is the complete deck box there. So let's just have a quick look at that now that the cards are out. So we've got the Blastoise on one side, we've got the little Pikachu there. We've got the Snorlax, which isn't too bad. Charizard on the side there. Is there a Venusaur on it? Yes, there is. Got to be a Venusaur. And there you go, guys. If you know anything about that, please let me know, because I've never actually seen one of these myself. I didn't even know Wizards of the Coast and Nintendo made these kind of products, so that's quite nice. But anyway, that's it for today's video, guys. Just a couple of little bangers there for you. Charizard, the Dark Charizard, and the 2 PSA cards, which is nice. We'll get into the rest later. We'll probably do a video, as I say, on the 3 packs, and we'll definitely do a video going through that binder. So if that's something you're interested in, because I do think that binder is going to have some beautiful cards in it, then keep yourself tuned and drop a subscribe and a like if you don't mind. Right, I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching.